what do you do if you are not getting any results from hard work? So let us find out from this video. Om Shanti, I'm Garret, yogi, life coach as well as spiritual enthusiast. So a lot of my works in this channel is to actually spread the words of love, light and positive message out to the world. So if you do resonate with some of my contents, please show some love, hit like, subscribe and share your learnings in the comment section below. It would help you reaffirm your learnings as well as to help those give a heads up that are about to watch my new video. Okay? So let's head into the topic for today, which is all about what happens if you don't see results from working hard. Okay, so whatever be our profession, work or craft, we all aspire to become expert in it and do to the best of our abilities. Hence, it will be extremely helpful for us to understand the process of learning and the pathway to mastery. Let's understand this topic by discussing about the game of blindfold chess. In the year 1924, a hotel room was divided into two. On one side were 26 players and on the other side was one Russian Grandmaster, Alexander Alekhine. So these players were all playing Alexander Alekhine together. Okay, the only difference was that they all could see their pieces on their chessboards, while Alekhine could see none. Okay, he was blindfolded. Every time a player made a move, a runner would come up to him and inform him that on his board, this piece has been moved from such and such and from square to such and such square. Okay? Alexander Alekhine could write down all his responses and then the runner would go and make that move for him. This display of blindfold chess went on for 12 hours on a stretch, with only a short dinner break in between. Alekhine made no notes, he had no references. He was keeping 26 boards, 832 pieces, 1,664 squares in his mind at the same time. When it's finally ended, he has won 16 of those games, lost 5 and actually drawn 5 in the best display of blindfold chess ever. How did he develop this tremendous ability? It all started when he was a school student. He would take chess problems to school. He could not take the board, so he would simply write out the problem or take it in his mind and sort of keep working on it until the day came when he could actually play a whole game without looking. He realized that he had the talent and the ability to be one of the best players in the world. In 1914, alongside with many other grandmasters, he was in actually for Berlin tournament. Okay, this tournament was actually held in Berlin. When Germany declared war on France and Russia, and these chess masters were actually arrested. So how to pass the time? They started playing blindfold chess with each other. So subsequently, when he was released and returned to Russia, he joined the Red Cross. On the battleground, he was injured and actually was caught and captured by the army, and he was actually arrested and taken by them. Since his back had been shot or been hurt, they tied him on the bed. So what to do now? Again, he continued playing blindfold chess. After the war was over in 1921, he immigrated to France. He needed money to take care of himself, and as a way of earning, he started giving demonstration games of blindfold chess, playing many opponents together until the game of 1924, when he set the world record with 26 other opponents. Subsequently, from 1927 to 1946, for 20 years at a stretch with a tiny break, he reigned as the world chess champion. and he is ranked as one of the top 10 chess players in history. By that one game he played is regarded the best ever because of the quality of the opponents on the other side. How is it that chess grandmasters can actually keep full games in their mind? The answer is when they play, they have the ability to refer to many past games which they have studied, learned, and even mastered. So this is why in the 1990s there was no supercomputer that could defeat world chess grandmasters, and this even scientists has analyzed. They realized that these grandmasters were so much referencing memories of 50,000 games, can you imagine that, which they were simply playing. So today, of course, supercomputers are better and can defeat these grandmasters easily. But the learning here is that experts in any field can develop mental representations of these activities. These mental representations are sequences of thoughts, actions, relationships, rules, experiences that are stored up in their long-term memory that they can access and recall easily to this short-term memory so as to perform at elite levels. So let's understand a little about mental representations from a sculptor. His name is Rakimka Beg. He was a famous Indian sculptor of the last century. He lived at Shantiniketan, the famous school for fine arts in Calcutta, West Bengal. So he is actually credited with popularizing modern Indian sculpture. One day, he unveiled a stone statue of the Buddha that he had worked upon with great love. So press reporters actually asked him the secret by which he made the statue so profoundly similar looking to Buddha-like. He responded, "When I first looked at the stone block, I could see the Buddha in it. All I did was to remove what was not the Buddha." It was so simple. So these experts, right, in any field, by basically learning, by actually understanding, learning, practicing, experiencing, they've developed such tremendous representations. So a cricket test player, for example, when he plays, he knows the previous ball was a googly. The next ball, the chances are it will be this. The second highest probability is it will be this. Okay? So when the ball probes at that point, his long-term memory knows that there are these 6 ways the ball can go. These are the options of the strokes I have to play. And in a fraction of a moment, that player assesses the mental representations to play at levels that amplifies and sort of create those who are unaware of these processes they think are taking place. Okay? They create these representations when they play at such levels that is horrifying. Okay? And this would amaze those that are simply not aware. Okay? So in any field of human endeavor, mastery is possible by developing sufficient mental representations. And this will come in a consequence of deliberate practice. Okay? So what is deliberate practice? You know, tennis players, they play for 20 years and they don't get any better at the age of 50 compared to what they were at the age of 20. So in fact, they get worse. They are practicing, but it is not deliberate practice. So if we wish to keep on improving, the practice must be done with awareness and focus on removing our weakness and enhancing our strengths. So there must be a system of feedback on how well we did and how our evaluation of our performances. Whichever field you wish to improve in, whether it is self-improvement or growth of divine love for God in your heart, by deliberate practice, you will move ahead with rapid strides. Be motivated, understand the process, and move ahead to conquer and achieve. May the blessings of God be upon you. Okay? So I hope you learned something from this very quick video. And if you do, please share your thoughts and learnings in the comment sections and also show some love. Hit like and subscribe, okay? If you can, also support me on Patreon. I'm starting to build Patreon up a little bit more, okay? So with that, I'm ending this video off. Om Shanti, much love and blessings to you.